What's up, interwebs? It's been about a month since I gave my fiance a brand new JL Jeep Wrangler EcoDiesel. And I don't really know why I'm running, but there it is, right there. Now, what we were thinking is it would be a good idea to bring you guys along with us to our favorite place in the world, which is Leavenworth. And the last time we went up there, we actually got engaged. And I don't know, she's still kind of regretting saying yes, aren't you? So we wanted to go through kind of our ownership experience with this Jeep for the first month and talk about the things that we like, the things that we don't really like. And at the end of the video, we're gonna go through and let you know whether or not we would buy the EcoDiesel again, or if we would get a different engine option. So without further ado, let's hit the road. Okay, now one of the first features that we absolutely love about this Jeep, well, we've never owned something so new, and so this thing came with
adaptive cruise control.
Adaptive cruise control, and supposedly it works incredible, and it will pretty much keep the same distance between you and the vehicle in front of you at any speed. You pretty much set it and forget it. And the best part about it is it's been working in stop and go traffic as well, right?
It does. It works in stop and go traffic as well.
Now, something to consider when you're buying a Jeep is gas mileage, and usually Wranglers are notorious for having horrible gas mileage, but not with the EcoDiesel. We're actually getting roughly
26 miles to the gallon.
26 miles to the gallon, and on top of that, this engine has 442 foot-pounds of torque, which is awesome when you're trying to pass people on a 2-lane road like this. Well, this is a 3-lane road, but if you give it the beans, it really will go. No other Jeep will be able to do what this EcoDiesel does because the torque is what moves you, and, well, this engine moves you. Whoa! Whoa! Get some! Now, when I ordered this for her as a surprise, I pretty much checked the box on every feature that you could get. This is pretty much a fully loaded 2021 EcoDiesel Rubicon JL Wrangler Jeep.
Except those leather seats.
I didn't get leather seats because, well, the leather seats that come with the Jeep Wrangler, they're good, they're not great, and so we're gonna be going aftermarket with those. But a couple of things I wanted to touch on that Ash has really enjoyed with this Jeep are the heated steering wheel, which you turn on by clicking that puppy right there. The second thing is the heated seats. These things, they heat up so quick. Got some toasty buns.
They toast your buns.
And then the other thing that I think you can't do without is the 8.4-inch optional radio thingy-majiggy. What is this, the infotainment system?
The infotainment system, you connect 8.4-inch display. It also comes with CarPlay.
It also comes with CarPlay. Nice. And what I love about this display is that it is as fast as an iPhone. FCA, although they do a lot of things wrong, they did this right. And I love the feel of every button, even though that one doesn't work, but it just is so right intuitive.
You can't use the front-facing camera when you're going 60, Brad.
Oh. See, shows what I know. She won't even let me drive this thing because she likes it so much, which is pretty cool. And on that note, let's talk a little bit about driving characteristics, because what ended up happening is we got this Jeep and then she started getting the mod bug right away. And so lift kit was ordered like literally the second day that we had it, and it's already installed on the vehicle. Wheels, tires, winch, bumpers, lights, they've all been ordered. Some have already shown up and they're actually pretty big. And having spent some time behind the wheel of a JK as well as a 4-liter TJ, how do these driving characteristics of this JL compare to those other platforms?
They don't compare because this one handles really well on the road. You can't even tell that you're driving a Jeep.
Really?
Really.
Does it feel like a car?
It does not feel like a car because the Jeep community would roast me if I said that.
So we did opt for the Rubicon, and the one thing with the EcoDiesel is that you have to get an automatic transmission to get the 3-liter turbo diesel. And so it definitely is a hefty price tag increase to get this.
But she's so worth it.
She is worth it. In fact, I don't know exactly how much it was because I just was like, let's YOLO, let's do it. But I have the build sheet. And with the EcoDiesel, you can only get the automatic transmission, which is $1,500. And then the EcoDiesel is $4,500 as well. Now to put that all into perspective, the 3.6 liter Pentastar with the automatic transmission is $1,000 less than the 2-liter turbo with an automatic transmission. So that would be the mid-tier. And then this guy is a few $1,000s more than that, but it makes diesel sounds and it makes you happy, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. She makes me very happy.
Oh. Now, since we've only had it for about a month, we haven't done too much extreme off-roading yet, but we have had it in the snow. We've had it in the dirt. This thing is an absolute beast, and it just looks really good. Okay, I am properly freezing out here. So next stop is Leavenworth, Washington, this beautiful little Bavarian town where we got engaged before I got her a ring before I got her the Jeep. Get the ring before you get your girl or your significant other a Jeep. That makes a lot more sense. Oh yeah, bringing back the memories. Is it? I know. It's so crazy. I mean, it's been one crazy year where we really haven't done much other than just work on Ideal, which has been a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong. But we also haven't been able to travel and do much. And so it's been nice to get this Jeep and actually be able to go use it doing some different things.
Go anywhere we want to.
Yeah. Speaking of, we did name the Jeep. She came up with the name of the Jeep, and I think it's super clever. What is the name of this black Jeep of the family?
Well, Betty was a close contender.
Yes.
So was Betsy.
Uh-huh.
But there really is no alternative.
Yes.
So I named her Tina.
Tina the Jeep. So here we are in this little Bavarian town, and unfortunately and fortunately, they're blocking off the downtown so that a bunch of cars can't go down there, but we got engaged like right over this building. So downtown Leavenworth was a little overcrowded, which it's great for business, but during the current times, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for us to go wander through downtown. It just didn't feel like the right thing to do. So we're kind of wandering around right now trying to figure out a good spot to stop and talk a little bit more about our initial 1-month impressions on this Jeep. And then also, I got to show you the LED lighting once it's a little bit darker because it is fantastic. So we'll be there in just a minute. I've always wanted to do this. Whoa! Okay. So you're gonna cut the wheel. You're gonna give it quite a bit of turbo diesel gas, and oh man, well, they're in for a show. Okay. Let's see if you can do it. Okay, that was pretty rad. I literally just got soaked and I got hit in the head with some ice and that really hurt, but incredible job there, babe. How was it?
I enjoyed it.
Okay, let's get to a nicer spot where we can talk about the lights and whether or not the EcoDiesel is the right engine for you. Well, there's a reason why we picked it, and we'll explain in just a second. So these are the LED light. It's like a $1,300 upgrade, but they are so worth it. These are some of the best headlights that I have ever seen. And well, let's ask the owner of this vehicle. What do you think of these headlights?
I like them. What do you think of all this dirt you left in this seat over here?
What do you mean?
How are you full of dirt?
What?
There's like dirt all over. And even in the cup holder.
Throwing it at me. Jeez.
You're welcome.
So This Jeep has been a ton of fun so far, and overall impressions after a month of ownership, what do you think? Your brand new JL Rubicon
After
EcoDiesel.
whipping some donuts, I love her even more.
Yeah, but are you happy with it?
I'm extremely happy with it. I've waited a long time to own a Jeep, and honestly, I wish I wouldn't have waited this long.
Yeah.
I should have gotten one before.
Ugh.
Everything that was holding me back was just too practical.
Yeah.
It makes sense, but the amount of fun and happiness that this Jeep brings me is totally worth it.
Totally. And we were looking at a few different options, the Defender, the Raptor, and realistically with this Jeep, I mean, there's just such an awesome following behind Jeeps and Wranglers, and the community is so strong that it really made it an easy choice to get one, because we are going to meet so many cool people and do so many cool things with this Jeep, and it's one of those vehicles that I think everybody should own in their enthusiast career. So if you're thinking about getting one, you can't really go wrong with any generation, but the JL really is the most refined. I mean, it is the best. And if you want something a little bit more raw, the TJ with the 4-liter that we had was a great Jeep, but it wasn't something that we wanted to jump in and just cruise around the highway in, where with this thing, I mean, I wouldn't think twice about doing a cross-country trip in it. So if you want the perfect all-around vehicle that can climb mountains and also get you to work on time, I think the JL is really, well, there is no alternative. Now, let's talk about the EcoDiesel for a second, because we got that for a very specific reason, and
Yeah,
that is...
neither of us have owned a diesel before.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's new territory. It's a vehicle for our business, and because it is 6,100 pounds, it qualifies as a commercial vehicle.
So what she's hitting on is section 179, which any vehicle over 6,000 pounds that you use for your business can be a tax deduction, and you can essentially depreciate it early. And so I'm not going to get into the logistics of the whole thing. I will link to it down in the description in case you're interested in something like this for your business. But the EcoDiesel weighs about 400 pounds more than the V6, and so it qualifies because it's just over that 6,000 pound weight limit, which the G-Wagon, an Excursion, any of those bigger vehicles will qualify for. Now, that is what swayed me into getting the EcoDiesel, and like she said, it's the first time we've ever owned a diesel, and we absolutely love it. But if we were to get it for just personal use, because this is a business vehicle, we make money by making videos like this. And so if you're enjoying this video, please hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new, subscribe. But I think we would probably get the V6 as our choice for engine, and because one, it would come with a manual, which would be fun. In this case, it only came with the automatic. But two, it's tried and true. It's been around for such a long time, and it's just a low maintenance option that we know if we were going to keep the Jeep for a super long time, it would run like a top. So that would be our pick if we were not making YouTube videos on our vehicle. But in this case, because it has the deduction and it's just really an awesome upgrade, we went with the 3-liter EcoDiesel, and the 400 pound weight difference with the fact that this has so much torque really doesn't feel any different. Like, it actually has the oomph behind it. I mean, you're the one that's driven. I've driven it like barely anything, so I shouldn't even be making this video, but like,
when you punch the gas, it feels like you're punching the gas.
It really does. It moves.
And by gas, I mean the gas pedal. It's the diesel.
It gets out of its own way. So this is it. Definitely recommend it.
Yeah, and the 2-inch Mopar lift for the diesel. It looks good.
It does look good, and it keeps the factory warranty.
Our tires are looking
I know. We got a bunch of modifications on the way. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, please subscribe. We're ideal. This is Tina the Jeep. I think there is no substitute.
There is no alternative.
There is no alternative. All right. Hope you enjoyed this video, and keep living
the ideal lifestyle.